Hi everyone, welcome to week 12 of reading. So this week we are talking about, we're starting our R-controlled vowels. Now R-controlled vowels are when a R is after a vowel. So we have our vowels, A, E, I, O, U, are vowels. When you have an R after it, something special happens. This week we're talking about 3 of them where the R just takes over. So we've got an I-R, U-R, and E-R, and all it says is So when you see those letters together, just put them together and they just say So we have a song for that, and it goes I-R, U-R, E-R, I-R, U-R, E-R, I-R, U-R, E-R, and that's it. So let's go over that one more time. I'll do it a little bit faster. I-R-U-R-E-R, 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 And that is what happens. So some of the words that we have with I-R-U-R-E-R, one of them is the earring I'm wearing. It says bird, bird. Another one would be with the U-R, and like if you said I want to turn, so bird, turn. And then E-R a lot of times is with jobs or things like that. So like if you said helper, helper. So in other words, we don't go beard, we just go bird, because the R is being bossy. Earn, nope, just turn. And then helper, nope, just helper. So that's what R-controlled vowels do. Next week we'll learn about AR that does something different, and OR is the last week, and that does something different too. All right, for our handwriting, we have learned almost all of the letters, which I'm so proud of all of our students for working that hard. It gets tricky sometimes to learn how to write those letters. Most of the time with lowercase letters, we don't have to pick up our pencil or our marker. And we've learned about, super magic E for A, D, and G, and then we've learned about lowercase letter partners, which are the ones that kind of look a lot like the capitals. Now we're going to learn about what's called diver letters. So with diver letters, you dive down, swim up. And as I said, with most lowercase letters, you don't need to pick up your pencil or your marker. So let's talk about, first of all, we have a couple of more partners, and it's J. There's our capital J, and the lowercase j looks a lot like the capital, except it's got a dot instead of a line. And then our K. K is a little tricky for kids because when you get into the lowercase k, you start here, you kick in, kick out. So there's a little difference. So when I do a K, we go big line down, hop to the top, kick in, kick out. And lowercase k says the same thing. Big line down, hop to the top, kick in, kick out. A lot of times I'll have kids that don't want to do that. They'll start in the middle, and then they'll go up, and then they'll go like that. And then we end up sometimes with a K that looks like that, or even a K that looks like that. And just making it so that we don't pick up our marker or pencil makes it a lot easier to connect those lines, to think of them as like one line. So that's J and K, and then here we go with our diver letters. There's our capital R. If you remember, it's big line down, hop, frog, jump to the top, little curve, little line. Our lowercase r is dive down, swim up, come around. So we're coming up on the same exact line to come around. So once again, dive down, swim on the same exact line, and come around. A lot of times when I have kids make an R, they'll go like this, and then they'll go like that. And it just ends up a lot of times looking like this or like that, and then it doesn't quite look like an R. And so if we keep our markers or pencils down, then it's a little bit easier to make sure that those lines connect. So when we swim up, We want to make sure go on the same line, otherwise we get this. So we're going to swim up on the same line till we're almost to the top and then go around. Our last one is N, and I always tell the kids this is almost exactly like the R. Okay? And this, so let's say our N, our capital N is big line down, frog jump to the top, slide down, come up. Lowercase n, dive down, swim up. Guess what? It's like an R, except you go all the way down. So it's the same type of motion. You come all the way down. It's the same problems too, because a lot of times we'll have, like this. And trying to help them to swim up on the exact same line, dive down, swim up, is what's important with that. All right, so that's our handwriting for the week. And then we've got our sight words. So we've got or, for, and more. And what you'll see is we've got this OR right in all of them. And in 2 weeks, we're going to learn that OR says or, like horse. So, but as we have talked about before, our sight words need to be something that they get within about 3 seconds. So if they can memorize this and then see it in these two, it's going to be a lot easier for them to do it. So or, for, more. And I'll send you some YouTubes that will be like songs for that. So thank you for joining me today. Have a good day. Bye.